let's move on to the relative motion. The process of studying one object when two objects are moving. It is called relative motion, which means the object of one should be considered relative to the other object. That is called relative motion. Here we can consider the earth is at rest, which means the velocity, acceleration, displacement of any object should be respective to the earth. For example, when lorry moves 40 kilometers per hour towards north, that can be written as relative velocity of lorry relative to the earth. Velocity of lorry relative to the earth, that is 40 kilometers per hour towards north. Okay, so let's consider other example. Velocity of car towards east with a velocity of 50, which means velocity of car relative to the earth, it should be 50 kilometers per hour, that is towards east. Let's consider another example. The velocity of car relative to the bus. Velocity of car relative to the bus is found to be 30 kilometers per hour towards south. This is the way of symbolizing the given factors. Right. Now we can move on to finding VAB, which means velocity, acceleration or displacement, especially the motion of A relative to the B can be found using velocity of B relative to A, which means you have to take the opposite direction of velocity of B relative to the A, which gives you the velocity of A relative to B. You have to get the opposite direction. Right. Now we can find velocity of B relative to C. Velocity of B relative to C when you are given velocity of B relative to A and velocity of C relative to A. What you have to find is velocity of B relative to C. You are given two unknowns like velocity of B relative to A and velocity of C relative to A. So what you have to do is, first of all, you have to create your equation. So the procedure should be, the initial letter should be placed at the beginning, and the other thing is the final letter should be placed at the end. Then the rest space can be filled with other physical quantity like A, right? Which means velocity of B relative to C is equal velocity of B relative to A plus velocity of A relative to C. This is kind of a vector addition. So in order to get the vector addition, you can use r square equals x square plus y square if two vectors perpendicular to each other, and if two vectors incline to each other, you can get the resultant using r square equals p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. the important thing is you have to take the angle in between two vectors when those vectors away from one particular point. Okay, let's move on to example. So you are given velocity of car relative to earth is 40 kilometers per hour, that is towards north. Then velocity of bus relative to earth, that is 30 towards east. Then what you have to find is velocity of car relative to bus. This is the unknown thing. So according to this equation, what you have to do is write the equation as starting from C, VCB equals V, then the first letter should be C and followed by the other letter, that is E, plus VEB. This is the way of writing the equation. Then what you have to do is just check whether VC is given or not. That is given. VCE, that is 40 towards north. VBE is given. That's okay, but the thing is we are looking for VEB. In order to find VEB, what you have to do is take the opposite direction of VBE, that is. So then, as I mentioned earlier, you have to take these two vectors away from particular point. So 40 upwards, 30 that is towards left, which means towards west. So then get the resultant using r square equals x square plus y square. Then r square equals, instead of x, 30 square, 40 square. So r equals 50 kilometers per hour. Then you have to find the angle. How would you find the angle? Tan alpha equals y divided by x, which means 4/3. Alpha equals approximately 53 degrees. Okay, come on. Let's move on to next example. You are given velocity of car relative to the earth as 60 kilometers per hour, that is from the east towards west at an angle of 60. The velocity of bus relative to the earth, which is given again 60 kilometers per hour at an angle of 60 respective to the east towards, respective to the north towards east. Then what you have to find is VCB. Again you have to find VCB. So in order to find VCB, which is equal VCE plus VEB. Then you are given VCE, that's okay. In order to find VEB, take the opposite direction of this. This is okay. VCE 60 kilometers per hour from the north towards east by 60. plus you take the opposite direction of the other. 60 kilometers per hour, just like this. Then what you have to do? This vector can be placed at this point. What is the reason? So in order to get the resultant, two vectors should be away from two vectors. So then this is 60 kilometers per hour, this is 60 degrees, then this should be placed just like this, and we know that this is 60, so this should also be 60. Then what happens? This is 60, this is 60, this should also be 60. Then you can get the resultant of these two, which gives you the VCB, which means velocity of C relative to B. So R equals, since two vectors are equal, you can use this special equation 2p cos theta divided by 2. Theta is the angle in between two vectors. 2 into magnitude of one vector, cos theta 60 divided by 2, that is cos 30 root 3 divided by 2. So the final answer is 60 root 3 kilometers per hour. That is towards east, because these two vectors equal to each other. That's all.